2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. And let's see what he can do here today. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He's in a share of third place. Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the fourth hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward into the 7th hole. Similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is important. Big par putt here.
Get in. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This one's tracking. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And coming up well short.
Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And he needs this to save par.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Nicely holed. And for par. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Okay, time to return to the action. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Looking really good, this one. That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we are at the 6th hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 3 shots off the lead. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Trying to save par here.
Looking really good, this one. This one for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 5 at this one. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's inside the house of opportunity. Oh, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Oh, this looks pure.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
And that will take him to 1 under. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. We've reached the 8th hole.